Hi guys, welcome to Family Picking. Today we're going to be going over our last shopping trip that we did to Goodwill. Sorry about the ding.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
the phone's
his
in my
phone. So let's talk about things that we bought at Goodwill. I will start with Warner Brothers, Sylvester the Cat and Tweety Bird tea kettle. It is in a great condition. And I had to have it because it is my childhood cartoon. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't love this?
Yeah.
Everybody loves cartoons.
That's
Everybody loves cartoons. So when I saw this, it was like one of those things. It's like everything else was blurry and all I could see is this teapot. So I had to have it. And I came home and I started doing research about the value of it. The way that we price our things is we go on eBay and we look at sold listings, and that's how it determines our pricing, because it doesn't matter what active listings go for or what the items are listed for. What matters is what the buyer wants and what they're willing to pay for an item. So that's how we determine our prices. So when I researched this tea kettle, I couldn't find anything under sold listings, but I found two other listings, active listings. One is asking for $40 and the other one asking for $38. And I looked at the condition of the item and it's the same thing. Now on mine we have there's like a little chip on Sylvester the Cat.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if it was a chip or just like a molding defect, to be honest with you. I mean, what does it look like to you?
You know, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I did describe it as a chip.
Sure.
Because if it is, I don't want to say, oh no, it's just a manufacturer flaw. I just rather kind of like put it out there and you make a decision.
Yeah.
So I listed mine for $30 and it is on our eBay page. And how you can get to our eBay page is on the description box below. There should be a little arrow that you can click on and it will open the full description. And you can click on a link and that's how you will go to our eBay store. But this beauty is listed on eBay and I am asking $30 for it. I will be very, very sad the day it's gonna go because I love it so much.
Somebody
It's
else will
just
love it
like
too,
childhood,
Yeah,
you
that's a
know.
neat one.
Yeah. So you want to take the next one?
Yeah, my next item I gotta be careful with because it does have several different pieces to it. I would describe this as, I wanted to call it first a kid's lantern. And the reason I say that is because of the flowers on it. I thought it'd be perfect for like, a little girl's bedroom or something like that. I'd actually describe it as a miniature lantern. It's made in Hong Kong. And this one's really neat. It's fully functional. I mean, if you chose to do so, I mean, it's got a wick in it. If you put kerosene or some type of oil in it, it would function just like an old kerosene lamp. There again, I mean, if it goes in a kid's bedroom, I don't know if that's how you choose to use it, but I thought it was neat anyhow that it is potentially fully functional. So it's really neat old lantern for sure. I think they're kind of coming around. They used to be like an old concept, but I think they're kind of coming back around. Whether people intend to make them useful or just
like a decoration.
Yeah, it's just a decoration. I mean, either way, it's going to look really cool in some kid's room. This one it is glass. It does have several different pieces, so you got to kind of be careful how you pick it up. But otherwise, this is really cool.
Kyla really liked it because it was bright yellow, and when Justin picked it up, she's like, "Oh, I like it too."
Yeah, I'm getting into these old lanterns.
Yeah,
I really like them. I picked up one, just a few months ago, and that one was repurposed and had Christmas lights put in, and that one's really cool too. But these old lanterns are really neat. They're coming back around too.
And it says on the handle right here, it says Hong Kong, and on the bottom it says Hong Kong. So
which I'm not going to tip it around.
No. And glass is in excellent condition. We checked it and checked it and checked it. No cracks, no chips.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Kyla loved it.
Yeah, it's definitely. I believe it's handmade. I really do. I don't think it's mass produced or anything like that. You know, we were even looking at the condition of the paint. You were even asking me yesterday if you think somebody like repainted it, respray paint. I really don't believe it is. I think that's the way it was painted. You know, it was just handcrafted. You know, you can see a few spots where the paint, you know, didn't quite cover everything. And like I said, I just believe that's how it was made. But either way, you know, it just kind of adds to the character of it, and it looks really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it was a great find.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this thing, and it is ceramic. It's by a company called Blue Sky Corporation, and the artist on this is Heather Goldmink. So Heather, I started researching about the artist, and she has a very cool story. So she started as a little girl, and that's why they're like almost like a cartoonish, whimsical, but her process is awesome. So I believe she sold her rights, I guess it would be, to this Blue Sky Corporation. But before, she was making all of these handmade herself. And right now she does her own sculptures as well, but it's for candles and candle holders. And when I was reading the description, and I was even telling Justin how beautiful and shiny this piece is, and even like the chrome detail on here, I was curious how she makes these pieces so shiny. And what the description said is that right now she puts a 22 karat gold, like a tucky, I guess. Yes, plated on it, and that's how it makes it so shiny and it made to last long. But Justin found it, and then when I saw what it is, it's a fisherman's truck.
Oh yeah.
So the details on this right here, it says catch me right here too, and it says gone fishing, and I think it's almost like a trinket box.
I suppose, maybe
whatever you want to keep in there as a keepsake. The condition on it is beautiful, and colors are gorgeous. The blue truck, I mean, come on, the blue truck, it's so awesome. Cool.
I didn't have to think twice when I saw it. Really cool.
But what I like about this is colors, the finish, and obviously Heather's story, but also how not straight looking it is. That it's like it is whimsical, and it's just it's great.
I thought at first it didn't have like its own mold. It looked to me like somebody made it out of clay first and then painted it, but it probably does have a mold, right? I mean, you know, I'm assuming there's other ones out there like it. It's just, you know, with her name on it, makes it unique.
This piece would be awesome for a fishing guy or fishing lady. It would be nice for like as a display or gift. I think this
Fisherman,
piece,
or I was thinking like a beach house or something like that. Would be so cool.
Yeah. These are very valuable. So again, the way that we price it is we go off of sold listings. And right now we have our priced on eBay. So go check it out.
All right, what's next? The Mace?
Okay. Let's talk about
do the Disney album?
Yeah, let's talk about the Disney album.
Okay. I found this sitting on the shelf. This one definitely describes itself and sells itself. It just really just is what it is. It's a Disneyland, so the California resort. Disneyland resort. It's a photo album book. So yeah, on a sticker back here.
It's brand new.
Brand new. This thing's still in its original packaging.
I think this would be awesome for a family, like for Christmas right now, that will give their family trip to Disneyland, and to get this right here and have it as a gift, like a memory. It would be perfect right now
for the families that are getting ready to head to California.
That's what I'm saying.
Thousands of them out there, and
like Justin said, it's just right now so popular right now because it is Christmas time. Christmas is gonna be in just a few days, so if somebody is heading out, it's gonna be just this perfect addition to the trip. That one
Great
is
gift.
on eBay and marketplace. Let's see what else. Oh, let's talk about this cookie jar. So this right here, so yesterday I saw it and it was like on the bottom shelf between the glass cups. Check out the video from yesterday. You will see. And I was like, oh, Justin, come check this out. And then he did a little research, quick research, nothing big. And I decided not to take it. So today I was just like, Justin, I think I missed out. Justin, I think I missed out. We gotta go get it. We gotta go get it. And we drove to Goodwill, and I was hoping that it was still there, and it was, and I have it. Oh, I love this piece. So when I start looking closer at this piece, it does have a little chip right here on it, and that's it. Everything else is in beautiful condition. I cleaned it out really nice. It does have a print on it, and what it says, it's Twin Winton, and where they made it was made in California, USA. And when I did research about this piece and the company, fascinating story. So they started, so it's twin brothers, and they started working for a sculptor. I believe it said early 1920s. Yeah,
Updated that far back. That's neat.
Yeah. And then they start kind of making name for themselves, and then they created their own company. But this piece right here, from what I could find, is I think it's from late 60s. Either mid 60s or late 60s, or maybe early 70s. Maybe early 70s. In great condition. I was so happy that it was still there. If it wasn't, I probably would have lost sleep and I probably would cry.
I would too.
Yeah.
Well, not the cry part.
This guy goes for, so one sold a couple of days ago for $40. And it did have the same chip, kind of like chip in the back, and they did have a print on the bottom. Now there was another one that wasn't in it was worse condition, and it did not have a print, so I don't know if it was in style of Twin Winton. It sold for $15. So I am going off of the one that had the print on it and the one that was in the same condition that had a little like chip mark. So I think I'm gonna price this guy around $25 to $30, and I think I'm gonna do a auction on it. So if somebody wants to get it, they will be able to bid, so it's not like sold and then you miss an opportunity to get it. So I will price this guy a little bit lower than the market value dictates, but I think it will give you an opportunity to have this chance of winning this guy, I guess, because he's so special. I mean, it's like mind-blowing to me that somebody took care of this guy since 1960s or even 1970s. And loved him, and now he's here. Now we like touching him and feeling him and having him, and then, it's gonna come home to you.
That's what we were just talking about. That's what's so cool about our job is not only do we get to go out there and find these cool things, but at least for a short period of time gets to go through our hands. We get to enjoy and appreciate it, and then we. That's why we price things the way we do. We don't price everything on the highest end of the market because we want it to find the proper home for it, and so somebody else can start enjoying it. But
that's exactly it. So that I'm trying to be fair on pricing my listings. I don't go like, oh, okay, somebody sold it for, let's say, $40 and I'm gonna ask $45. I don't think that's for me right now. I think for me, the joy of it is I found it. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna make sure that you get it, the person that wants it, and get it at the reasonable price.
Absolutely.
Because I want somebody to love this guy. He's so cool. Special. He is so special. Okay, let's talk about your mason, your ball mason jar.
Okay. So this blue mason jar really caught my eye. I mean, we see these ball mason jars all the time, every single time, everywhere, every single time we go out, we see them. It caught my eye because it's blue, so I thought that was really neat. But then when I started finding out about the blue in particular, so this is a this is not an old bottle, but it's in commemorative of the Perfection line of the Ball Perfect Mason jar. Okay, and it says on the back here between 1913 and 1915. So that's when the Perfection Mason jar line ran through. Okay. 1913, 14, 15.
Okay.
So for those 3 years, and this jar is in commemorative of
that line.
Got
it. Okay.
So which is cool. There was some confusion when I was researching it, because it also says down here 100 years of American heritage, and people were wondering, so why does it say 1913 and 1915 if it's in commemorative of the 100 years? It's not in commemorative of the 100 years, or it's the American heritage of the Perfection line. So, but anyhow, it's really cool. I mean, it's in perfect condition, which it should be. We wouldn't buy it if it had any flaws on it. Yeah.
What I like about this cup is blue.
Yeah.
Blue color. So how cool would this be to have your iced tea or lemonade
or Moscow Mule, probably.
Exactly. Yeah. But in this blue jar, and this is definitely gonna be like a focal point.
Yeah,
it's almost
awesome.
like your decoration when you stand in the backyard, and I think that would be kind of cool to have it in your, even like in the shelf between all of your other jars or cups. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about this Merry Christmas 1978 Peanuts Gang mug. I love this. Justin found this and it's beautiful.
Sure.
I mean, Peanuts Gang, it's no-brainer. Anything Peanuts that we come across, it's just sold.
Yeah.
People love Peanuts Gang, and I love Peanuts Gang. And from 1978, it's just mind-blowing to me that somebody had it as a collectible and cherished it and loved it, and now it's our job to cherish it and love it. So there's no cracks or no peeling and paint. There's no chips or cracks on the mug itself. I did post this on eBay and on Marketplace. So
that's the other thing that surprises me too. Like you said, I mean, so it's in perfect condition. Let alone the fact that it hasn't gotten chipped or broken or anything in the last 41 years. It always makes me think too of like how they used to stamp these back 41 years ago. It's amazing that they were stamping them well enough to be holding up for 41 years. I mean, like a coffee mug. Maybe it was like a collector's edition, I suppose, but still, it's just amazing that they could stamp
what
them.
it was.
Yeah.
I think somebody who bought it, they had it on a shelf. I think it was very special to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was used daily. I think it was like.
I agree. Yeah, pretty neat. I like it.
Okay, so do you want to talk about your picture frame?
Yes.
This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be really cool.
So I found this Fisherman picture frame, which is cool. It's a cabinet and it has storage in it. It's got the Fisherman theme, which is really awesome. Honestly, I think it'd go well with that truck that we got there. But
how cool is that?
Yeah. So you've got the little dinghy boat there, and the fish. This looks to me like it's got a little toothpick doorknob there, which looks cool. Anyhow, the theme on this thing is really cool. I like it a lot. It's a really neat picture frame. But the thing that I like most about it is this thing is just completely handcrafted. I mean, to me, it looks like even the roof is made out of real tree bark, which is really cool. So somebody, I mean, this was like a hobbyist for sure. they cut all these pieces themselves, nailed it together, put it together, use some real materials. But one of the biggest reasons I notice at first that I know it's completely handcrafted is if you look underneath the roof line, see how it's got the paintbrush got hit the bottom of the roof here. That tells me that this thing was definitely handcrafted by a hobbyist. This thing was not mass produced at all. That would never happen
So
at this.
special.
Special. This one's neat. I like it. But I mean, really simple. You know, it's just going to be a great picture frame. There again, go on the shelf at maybe like a beach house or something like that.
Fishing cabin.
Yeah, fishing
like
cabin.
A mountain
There you go.
cabin.
Yeah, exactly.
Lake house.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Awesome gift.
Yeah, it is. It's
awesome
cool.
Gift.
Yeah. So you can
personalize it.
That's right. Yeah.
I got the fish this big.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
right.
Put that
This could be your own
here.
fish story right here.
Yeah.
Or a picture of your own boat, maybe. Who knows, right? But it's cool.
That's a great find.
Yes, it's a good one. So you say that was our last one.
That's very true because we saved best for last. So in the video from shopping trip, and I will link that video below, check that out. The first thing as I walked in, there was this gorgeous lambs just like calling my name. When I saw them, it took my breath away. I was just like, I was fascinated. I can't even talk. I was so excited about them. So I'm gonna try to turn the camera over. Do you see that lamp? It's here. I got it. I got it. I should take that camera off the stand and I should show you how beautiful these are because they have a gorgeous design to them, and they have like curves and glass.
Well, I can bring one closer, I think. Want to do that?
Yeah.
Do that.
Can you put it sideways so they can see all the curves? But it's made out of metal, extremely heavy. And when we were purchasing them, I wanted to make sure that they work.
Yeah.
And when we plugged it in, they did not work. They didn't light up. So we were convinced that maybe like a dimmer, because they're on a dimmer switch.
Yeah, which is cool too. Now that we got it to work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's neat that they're on a dimmer switch. In my opinion, I mean, it really. We had them on last night.
But look at this design, the curves, and the long stem. And they're tall. Justin is 6'3". Okay, those are tall lambs. I want to say they're what, maybe 5'4", 5'2".
Yeah.
Something like
they're
that.
in the 5 foot range for sure. Yeah.
So, anyways, we could not make them work, and I was so disappointed. But I still wanted them. I wanted them, and I was like, Justin, what do you think? Justin, should I have it? Should I not? And then so he went behind the counter. And we started talking to Robin, who is a manager. And we're like, well, maybe it's a bad light bulb. So she gave us another light bulb. That didn't work. And then Justin's like, well, maybe it's a bad switch. Maybe you have a bad, like a wall outlet switch.
Right.
She's like, no, it works.
Not. Yeah.
And she's like, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you a deal. And we're like, okay. So they wanted $10 for both, $10 each. And she said, I'm gonna sell you both of them for $10. I couldn't believe it. I said, okay, I'm willing to take a chance on them because I know he can fix them.
I know.
So we brought him home, and
it was just a matter of the light bulbs that we were using. The ones that were in here were LED bulbs, and they just don't work properly with the dimmer switch. Yeah, that's the thing. At first, when we were at the store, I was like, well, maybe at worst case, just the dimmer switch doesn't work. So we'd take the dimmers off and just, just
rewire them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but they work.
So simple. Yeah,
they work.
And they're awesome. And I'm really glad that the dimmer switch works because it is cool. We had them on. Like I said, we had them on last night.
All evening. They look beautiful.
Really,
now this right here, this is not just a lamp that you need to just light up one corner of your room. This is a statement piece. This is like a focal point. This is like your main decoration, like a decor, like a.
I mean, it changed this room last night once we put them in here. It changes.
Justin said, "I don't think I want to let them go." So the pricing for that, I don't even know where to start, because once I start looking for metal floor lamps, they go up to between $1,700 to $2,500.
That's absurd. Yeah, but you know.
No, I don't know. I'm saying, like, I don't think I'm gonna ask for that. And maybe it's foolish of me, because obviously we're here, you know, because when we make money, we keep this business
we can
going,
keep buying
right?
Stuff and get more stuff in the door.
Exactly, but I don't think I'm gonna ask for $1,700 to $2,500.
No.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna price them for a little less. Now, how much, I don't know. Like, even with Justin yesterday, I was talking about, like, what's the fair price for these things? $500, $700, and then, like, with shipment, if I'll post them on eBay, that's gonna be one thing.
Whoever buys them is gonna really have to take in consideration. You know, if we get lucky enough, somebody locally here buys it, that'd be great. They can come pick them up. You know, it's just something that's gonna have to be taken in consideration. If we ship them, we can do it. We can ship them anywhere. I can build the crate for them, get them shipped out.
That's not so much of my concern.
I guess my point is they're heavy.
Exactly.
So the shipping cost.
Yeah,
that's right. That's where I was getting at. Shipping cost. I mean, the shipping cost is gonna cost a lot.
Yeah,
definitely.
But these are beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that, like I said, it's just, as soon as I walked in and I was talking about in the video, oh, pricing today, whatever off percent of tax, and then I just look over and there's these lamps standing. They were standing behind like a little display, whatever it was, but like the tops of them I could see, and I'm just like, I gotta go check it out. And then when I found out that they were only $10, and then after Robin gave us a discount and sold both of them for $10, I was just like, it made my day. I came home and I was so happy.
Yeah, I wasn't sharing your same enthusiasm at first. But
no, Justin didn't like them.
They didn't look great sitting at the store. Well, and with them not working, you know, I wasn't as excited about them as she was, but
then
got them home,
maybe
we
should keep them.
And like I said, I could just see how they just change the looks of a room. So
that is, like I said, it's not just like, oh, I gotta light up this part of a room is too dark. No, this is like a statement piece. It is. Whoever's gonna own these, they're gonna love them. They're gonna have a good time with them. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please check out all these items on our eBay store, family picking store. We should always have a link down at the bottom, so it's easy to find us. Like I said, or like she said too, just so we can, you know, keep getting cool stuff back in the door and get it back for you guys to see. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because these things are very, very important and very cool. Like this one from 1960s or 70s. These right here, this cup from 1970s. Even this guy. I mean, come on, how cool is that? I mean, that's so cool. Like somebody's childhood and memories, and we gotta keep them going. We gotta protect them so they don't get chipped, they don't get destroyed, and this piece of history stays with us. Anyways,
thank you so much.
Thanks for hanging out. Please like this video, subscribe to us. We're gonna upload much more videos, and go check out the link. Bye, guys. Bye.